Welcome to Mamas and Manny's. I'm your host, Trina. This is a short form podcast for mamas that are looking for a quick burst of me time. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button and share this with another mama that is looking for a way to celebrate herself this month. As always, we're going to go ahead and start the episode off with a motivational quote, a mantra, however you want to look at it. This week's quote actually comes from Walt Whitman. It says, "Keep your face always toward the sunshine and shadows will fall behind you." Again, that quote from Walt Whitman says, "Keep your face always towards the sunshine and shadows will fall behind you." That is a great quote, very positive, basically saying keep your face or keep your, I would say, energy towards the light, the positive. That way, all the negative, the shadows can be behind you. But guess what time it is? It's mama time. So this weekend, it was Valentine's Day. Hopefully you got what you wanted, or if you don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, hopefully you still had a great day. I know some people go all out. Some people may do small things, just go to dinner or something like that. I will say usually on Valentine's Day, it is usually packed at restaurants and sometimes even the day before and the day after Valentine's Day. And this weekend, since it's on a Saturday, really probably all weekend is going to be busy at restaurants and other things like that. What I wanted to talk about, just in case you didn't get what you wanted for Valentine's or you got something, but it really wasn't what you were looking for. I saw this earlier in the month and I meant to bring it up, but I didn't. I talked about some other things. The February month. Again, I'm going to repeat that. February month. And this month basically is putting you back on your priority list. It's a great time to do this. You survived the holidays, starting with Halloween. Then you had Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, everything. Kids had to go back to school. You tried to, you had to put together your goals for the year, all that. So goal setting, of course, is based on you, but just depending on what the goal was, it may really not be focused on you. So this month, you want to take some time. You still have almost 2 weeks, a little bit less than 2 weeks in the month of February to go ahead and do some things focused on you. So this is a great time to do that. It's a short month, so you don't have to do a lot of things. It's only 28 days in the month of February. So that really gives you, a quick turnaround on really putting you back into yourself. So it really focuses on small daily acts that aren't expensive, like self-care. So it could be something really simple. This episode, I'm just going to go over a few items you can do this month to really put yourself back first. So the first one is write a love letter to yourself. So if you love letters, poems, haikus, whatever that may look like for you, and you didn't get that for Valentine's Day, guess what you can do? Go ahead. I'm going to say this because I'm not good at writing poems or anything like that. Even if you're not good at writing poems, maybe you can take a trip to the library or use good old Google or get on Amazon or whatever, your local bookstore, and see if they have just a small book or a big book of love letters. Pick out your favorite love letter. Even if you're just going to a bookstore, you can still pick out your favorite love letter. Bring like a nice, cute notebook to the bookstore, library, wherever you're getting it from, even if it's online, and go ahead and handwrite that note to yourself, even though it's not original, but it's still something that you picked, you enjoyed, and that you're writing to yourself as an act of self-love or self-care. So that's number one, write a love letter to yourself. Number two, create a fill my cup list. So this is a list of, since we're a little bit shy than 2 weeks, let's do a list of 10 things that make you feel good. It could be, is it a 10-minute walk? listening to your favorite throwback songs or your favorite, you know, here and now songs? Is it watching like the Super Bowl was last week? Is it watching the Super Bowl over again or your favorite Super Bowl? I think one of my favorite Super Bowls, probably, of course, is Beyonce. Her first one that she did with Destiny's Child, and even the second one she did with Coldplay and Bruno Mars. So if you wanted to do something like that, even here's another good one: reading 5 pages of a book. If that was on your kind of like your vision board or your goal list for 2026, making sure you're reading a book, that's something you can do. Read a couple of pages, even listen to a couple of pages, maybe in the morning or in the afternoon, to really fill your cup up. And to me, fill your cup up means you are doing something that you want to do, not anyone else. No one told you to do this. This is something you came up with and you enjoy doing. So the next one is do a solo date. I talk about this all the time. You can do maybe 2 solo dates since we have about 2 weeks left in the month of February. You can do a coffee shop alone. That is a great introduction to a solo date because a lot of times coffee shops actually have people in them. It's not really like a restaurant. If you go to a restaurant for lunch, depending on where it's at, or like an early dinner, it may not be that many people in the restaurant. So you kind of feel alone. One way to get over the solo date challenge or fear is to go to a place where there are going to be other people around. So you're not really feeling alone. A coffee shop is a great idea because it's intimate, but still it gives you that privacy if you want to, like read your book or if you want to listen to your favorite podcast or even throwback playlists, you can go ahead and do that at the coffee shop. Another great one is your favorite store run. So if your favorite store is Old Navy or Bath and Body Works, I love Bath and Body Works, especially if you have like the coupons that they send in the mail or you have from the Bath and Body Works app. That's always a great place to go to. If you go to a location, like I know the one here in Cumberland Mall is right next to a White Barn Candle. So you can spend like 20 minutes between the two of them. Use your coupons. If you have your free item, go ahead and look and see what free item you can get. If you have, I had $11 3-wick candles. They came out with some gorgeous scents. Damn, what was that one I smelled? Oh, mahogany coconut, maybe? It smelled so good. It took everything out of me not to buy that, especially with that $11 3-wick candle, but you can do that. I've put up several reels and stories where I just go in there, kind of wash my hands, see what kind of soaps they have. You can also, if they have like a White Barn or another type of store connected to it or even right next door, go ahead and hop over to that store, smell your candles, see what you can decorate your house with. You could definitely do that. And this one says, I use Chat GPT for this. It says dessert after bedtime. That's something that you want to do. It just depends on, how what you're looking to do. If you like, I know for me, I can't eat sweets close to bed because I feel like it's going to make me stay up just with the sugar content. So if you're able to eat sweets closer to bedtime, go ahead, knock yourself out, get your dessert at the bedtime. And I would think that doesn't necessarily mean at the bedtime. I think it probably means like after you take a bath or something like that. Cause I'm like, you in the bed now. And here is another one, a mindset shift. And I think this is a great one. Oh, here we go. So for the next few weeks, ask when somebody asks you to join them for something, asks you to do something, even if it's your kids, really think about it and say, is this for me? Use the statement saying, is this nourishing my body or is it draining me? Even when it comes to your stress load, your mental load, anxiety, if you deal with that, is this nourishing me or is it draining me? So that can look different for every mama, but really that's a great one. Take that into consideration. This is something that you can do several times a day. You can do it on your job, you can do it with your kids. Basically it's setting that boundary that I've talked about so much in the past. So those are just a few things you can do for February. The first one was write a love letter to yourself, however you come to that. If you're creative enough to go ahead and come up with a lovely love letter, you can do that. If not, Google, Chat GPT, anything, your favorite love letter to yourself. The next one was create a fill my cup list of like 10 things you can do. It can be something really simple. It could be 5 or 10 minutes, reading 5 pages of a book, taking a short 10-minute walk, things that you like to do. Even this is something I like to do when I go on my mama retreats. Go to like a makeup counter and get your makeup done. If you were planning on buying like, some makeup, go ahead and let that person make you up. I know Sephora does it. I don't know about Ulta. Leave a comment. Let me know if Ulta does it. But I know Sephora and like the MAC counter does it. If you were going to buy like a cute lipstick or a gloss or something like that, ask them, hey, can you do my eyeshadow really quickly? I'm just, trying to do something like as a quick pick me up. And then the final one was the solo date challenge that I love. A few examples they gave was a coffee shop date alone, your favorite store run without rushing, not like you're doing your errands, going in and out and get something really quick. Really go to the store. A great place to do this, IKEA. And I just went to At Home a few days ago. I had to pick up a laundry basket. Those are two great stores you can go in. They're big enough where you can get lost, but not too big where you feel like, oh man, I'm lost complete track of time. With IKEA, if you went into the store for something on that bottom floor, go ahead and start at the top. That way you can walk through, you can see what new setups they have. That's always fun to do. You can even get your steps up because just to walk all the way through is a lot of steps. If you want to make it a full solo date, go ahead and grab you something from the cafeteria or from their like cafe. You can have you something to eat. Just enjoy yourself, walking around, having a great time. And then the final was a mindset shift. Is this for me? Is this nourishing me or is this draining me? Is it causing anxiety, stress? Is it causing unnecessary wear and tear on my body? So think about those things when you are participating in the February challenge. I should have talked about this earlier in the month, but I'm just getting around to it. So bear with me. I would love for all of you to take part of this. If you don't want to do all of them, just pick one thing. Is it doing the solo dates? Or even if it's just the mindset shift and asking yourself, is this for me or is this against me? Leave a comment and let us know, are you going to participate in the February challenge? Meaning, are you going to take some time for yourself? Whatever that looks like to you. If you don't want to do the things that I mentioned, leave a comment below and let other mamas know what you do on a daily basis. Or if you've ever heard of the February challenge and you're like, oh, I'm in the middle of it. This is what I'm doing every day. It could even be something like a few weeks ago, I bought some matcha from I can't think of the name. It's a health food store on North of Druid Hills here in Metro Atlanta. And I bought some matcha. I have not got around to it. I didn't realize matcha was a whole production to make. I thought it was, because we have a French press, I thought it was boil some water, put it in the French press, go about your business. But with matcha, you can filter it, make sure you get any clumps out. Then they say mix it with some warm water, take a brush and, froth it out, then put it in something else. I was like, oh man, I didn't think it was going to be this difficult. But I'm saying that to say I did that thinking I was going to make me a nice, gorgeous cup of matcha every day. I haven't made it yet. And I think we went to the health food store like 2 weeks ago. But let me know what you do. Are you making what is it called? Oh man, what is that called? I can't think of what it's called. Are you making like a signature tea every day at your house for yourself or a signature cup of coffee? We would love to hear that. That would be great. Um, just remember to follow us on all social media platforms at Mamas and Mannies so you'll know what's going on. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you'll know when we come out with new stories, shorts, things like that, new episodes. We would love to have you. And remember, we do have a Mamas and Mannies Patreon account. That way we can really create our Mamas and Mannies community. We'll have somewhere to talk, gather, go on mama dates with each other. I would really love to have that. And remember that me time is essential and it is never selfish. Have a great February. See you, Mama.